This is the Isle of Bute. Once a grand Victorian seaside escape, today it's a peaceful island full of charm, history and hidden beauty. From quiet harbours and rolling hills to crumbling castles and sweeping coastal views. If you're new around here, we're Jack and Joe, that's our scruffy hitchhiker Frank, and this is Big P, a home on wheels that's taken us to wild and wonderful places across the UK and mainland Europe. Join us in this video as we take a road trip around the Isle of Bute and we explore what this underrated Scottish island has to offer, from woodland walks to winding coastal roads and beautiful bays. If you love slow travel, wild camping and the quieter side of Scotland, then come along with us on these wild journeys to the Isle of Bute. Hello, long time no see. We're back in Scotland. It's the first few weeks of September and we're off to explore a new island. You know we love Scottish islands, so we thought in this video we're going to head to the Isle of Bute. The sun is shining, but it hasn't been like this for the past few days that we've been in Argyll working. The Isle of Bute, that is where we've been, in a place called Holy Loch Marina. But it's super beautiful on this coastline and we're really excited to explore the Isle of Bute. We're just waiting for our ferry. I think it's like a 4-minute ferry from a place called Collintreve, apologies if I've pronounced that incorrectly, to, and I'm definitely not going to pronounce this right, Rubber Duck on the port of, on the Isle of Bute. So yeah, really excited for what the next 2 days have got in store for us. What are we doing for the next 2 days, Joe?
Just mooching. Just
mooching, probably go to a beach. Definitely a few beaches, but yeah, let's go check it out.
Beautiful, isn't it? Thank you.
Cheers, mate, thank you. Alright, we're on. I think it's literally a 4-minute ferry. You can see the Isle of Bute just over there. It's 6:30 in the evening, so we finished work and drove over to the ferry port. Now we've got 3 days to explore Bute before we come back to the mainland. And I'm hoping the weather's going to be like this.
It's not. It's due to rain, late to rain.
But let's see. In no time, the ferry docked on the Isle of Bute and we were off on a scenic sunset drive to find our park up for the night. First spot on Bute secured, just a bit of a 15-minute drive from the ferry port onto the other side of the island. And look at where we are. Not a bad first park up. The van just parks over there on the grass, right by this amazing beach. Beautiful. Yeah. Look at it. Couldn't be happy. So this is Ettrick Bay. Apologies if I pronounced that wrong. Views over to the Isle of Arran over there. Nice big sandy stretch of beach. Frank hasn't been to the beach in at least 2 months, so we're going to go wear him out. Enjoy the sunshine and enjoy this park up. Proper beautiful. I'm liking what I've seen already. I'm glad we got the sunshine.
Yeah, lovely.
Oh,
So deep, buddy, sure.
what are you doing? Oh, I'm not going in there, mate. If you lose the ball, you lose the ball.
Come on, bring it in.
It's been a while since we've had a scenic park up. Pretty much since we left Scotland, we've been down south on a campsite so we can go into London for work. So I think we're extra appreciative of this amazing beachside park up. I mean, look at this. Absolutely outrageous, to be honest with you. We're going to get some dinner on and enjoy what will be a beautiful sunset. Oh! I thought you were mocking me, sorry. I'll do that joke again because Joe, I thought, yeah, we're going to enjoy what will be a beautiful sunset. Beauty. You get it. Wow. Good morning. Had a very peaceful, gentle night's sleep at that park up. We've woken up. It was a fairly blue morning. Had a very lazy start to the day. Saw a beautiful rainbow. Joe's got to take a work call, so I was going to head out for a run. And as you can see, very Scottish right now. But got to embrace the elements, eh? So I'm running along what's known as the West Island Way. Stretching 30 miles, the West Island Way was the first ever official multi-day route to be charted on a Scottish island. I decided to tackle the path between Ettrick Bay and Rothesay, the main town on Bute. It was muddy, but it was worth it for the views, as I trudged my way through woods, hills and scenic paths around this stunning island landscape. So I've managed to run all the way to Rothesay, the main town on Bute. Quite a nice looking town. That's half the distance, 11 kilometres or 10.5 kilometres before I turn back. Now I'm going to run back. Hopefully it stays like this today. Look at that. Whew. Spoiler alert, the weather did not stay like that. But we did discover a gem of a cafe right by where we parked, which was about to blow Joe's mind with some tasty, freshly baked goods. Look at your face, it's like pure ecstasy. That's mine. Excuse me. I can't just take my donut. Double dessert. So apparently, Victorian era and early 20th century Glaswegians would take the steamship from Glasgow and explore the coastal area around here. And they come to Bute, and they come specifically to Ettrick Bay, quite a famous beach. Apparently there's loads of postcards with it on. And yeah, they come on their summer holidays here to escape the smog of Glasgow, escape the smog of the city, which is kind of what we've done. We spent the last month and a half in summer in and around London with work. So it's nice to be back by the sea in Scotland and on a beach. And this one's pretty beautiful. And Frank is having the time of his life. And so are we. Really nice and peaceful and calm here. Just what we like in a beach and a park up. Heaven. Freshly baked.
It's a joke.
Just come to Bute for the donuts, eh?
Yeah.
Beach and donuts. Just come here, don't go anywhere else.
That's like the idea of having beach and donuts. Wow. Wow.
Right, we are full of sugar. And we're going to have to go see a little bit more of the Isle of Bute, Joe. Unfortunately, we're going to have to leave this spot.
Okay.
I know it's your, absolute favourite spot because it had a beach, the sea,
And a cafe.
and a cafe. But yeah, let's go explore more of Bute. With sugar coursing through our veins, we hit the road to explore Rothesay. Rothesay is a small seaside town on the Isle of Bute, full of charm and history, with hints of its former glory as the heart of Victorian era holidays. We spent about an hour exploring, strolling along the promenade, winding through its quiet streets and up to its ancient castle. The fortress here was first built in the 1200s to fend off Viking invaders. It later became one of the earliest seats of the Stuart family, long before they rose to the Scottish and eventually English throne. With some drizzle heading in, we hit the road to find our next spot. Alright, I think we found our spot. It's down like a farm track through some gates and it's on some grass. So this is the track that we have to go down here. Let's see what it's like. Going to be very bumpy. feels very random, but the views will be pretty amazing. Some cows. You can smell the cow poo, can't you, Frank? Can you smell the cow poo? Yeah, thought so. This is definitely the right way, but we're going to go slow and steady. Yeah, this is definitely the most random of approaches to somewhere to stay, but we'll take it. Imagine if we get down there and there's actually like a really clear tarmac road that we should have gone down. Look at the views though. So it's a bumpy track, but I've had bumpier tracks. Thankfully, the rickety road took us to a spot which was spectacular. We parked up and, with a break in the weather, headed out to explore this stunning location. Not as sandy as the other beach, is it? Still nice though. This is the little donk we're doing down at the bottom of the island. I think this path we're on should take us to the other side of the island and down to a cute looking bay. Strange weather today, windy, not windy, bit of rain, bit of sun. You have to take my coat on and off. But it's nice to be surrounded by nature. Wind starting to howl again, it was back to Big P and time to get cozy. How's that for a view? So we're back at the van, got the kettle on, gonna have a hot drink, gonna cook up some dinner, but this view and park up's pretty incredible. I forgot to mention it earlier as well, it's free, so you can stay here for 3 nights maximum for free, and it's just beautiful. Got our own little private beach, there's a few vans just up that way, views of the Isle of Arran. I think we can see Goat Fell, which we climbed last year. Top tier park up. And that's where we'll leave you, in a cosy van with a stunning view by a beach filled with the sounds of nature. We couldn't recommend Bute highly enough. It's perfectly located for a quick island road trip and feels miles away from the hustle of the nearby city of Glasgow. Tune in next time as we spend 3 days exploring some must-visit spots on the NC 500. If you've liked this video, drop it a like and leave a comment below as it helps to support this channel, and maybe even consider subscribing. We will catch you on the next adventure. See ya!